Here we have for sale our 2019 on a 19 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is the 320 model, meaning it's got a 3.2 ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2 litre Eco Blue diesel Euro 6 engine producing 130 brake horsepower, and this one has got the 6-speed automatic gearbox accompanying that. This is the long wheelbase, as you can just tell from this little panel just there. Double cab limited van. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a limited double cab of this age, and we'll also talk you through in detail the condition of this particular example. We'll also have a look at the service history, talk a bit about the previous ownership, seeing as this vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So starting here then at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open like so. On a limited, you get a number of elements which come color coded in the body color. So this one is frozen white, and you get the door handles all round color coded. The bumpers, so the rear bumper, front bumper, and also the wing mirrors all come color coded in the frozen white. You also get parking sensors completely as standard, so you can see we've got nice rear parking sensors there, nicely integrated into the rear bumper. You also get front parking sensors as well. In terms of condition then, at the rear of the vehicle, these aren't blemishes, this is a bit of water. I'm trying to grab a little gap in the weather here at the moment. That's dripped down from the door handle, but no, looking very, very good condition here at the rear of the vehicle. Having a good look there in the reflections, you can just see that there's no major dings or dents or anything like that. Looking very, very nice indeed. First thing which I can talk of then, which has been added to this particular example, and that is the lovely rear spoiler, as you can see there. If we open up the rear doors, then we can start to have a look inside the rear of the vehicle. Now, when you open up the rear doors on a Custom, you do get these little yellow arms. You can pull on those and they clip into place like so against the rear doors, and that then allows you to open the door right out to its full 180-degree position. It's surprising the amount of people that don't realise that that is what they are for. But as I say, you can open those right out there to the full 180-degree position, giving you maximum accessibility then into the back of the van. You can see here, nicely ply-lined in the rear of the vehicle. Of course, that is there to protect the van from any outward dents. If you've got cargo in the back, if you're moving around, you're not going to get any outward dents in the side of your van. But looking absolutely lovely here. Really nice feature as well of the Transit Custom double cab is you get this lovely factory fitted bulkhead here. These are removable, so they're bolted in around the outside, so you could remove these if you so wanted to, but in my opinion it gives a really good separation between the cab, which you can keep more as a car-like area, and then the rear of the vehicle then, which you can keep more as I say, as your van space, your sort of dirty space, van space here in the back. And the benefit of the long wheelbase is all of that extra space is here in the rear of the vehicle. So as I say, on the long wheelbase you can get, say, a mountain bike in here, absolutely no problem at all. So they really are very versatile, perfect for a sort of work during the week, leisure on the weekend situation with these vehicles. Nice tie down points as well in the back of the van, so you can tie down your cargo as well, so if anything, you know, stop things moving around here in the back. But I just really like to show you these sort of painted areas here, just how clean and tidy they are. Now the first factory optional extra I can speak of then, this one has got LED load lights, which won't make much of a difference in light like you can see it here, but when we get to a lower light condition, makes a massive difference inside the back of the van. Shutting the doors then, we'll continue to go around the outside of the vehicle, looking then down the passenger side here, and this is again where we can look in those reflections, looking down the side and looking really, really nice and clean and straight. And I say, no sort of dings or dents, anything like that, looking really, really lovely. And this is the sort of stuff that you can't really tell from photographs, is are there any ripples or pin dents or anything like that down the side. But I must say, looking very, very clean just there. Now if we open up the side loading door, so a double cab custom comes with twin side loading doors as standard, which again, really nice feature, so you can gain access to these rear seats from both sides. Lovely condition here in the rear of the vehicle. You've got ISOFIX compatibility as well on the 2 outer seats. In the back, it is all carpeted on the floor, nice carpet overmat, and you can also see there the condition of the rear of the front seats, looking really, really clean. The headlining continues right the way through in a double cab as well, and as you can see, you've got that separation just there, but fantastic condition here in the back of the van. Opening up the front door then, the passenger door, lovely condition of the passenger door card. The step is all looking good. Carpet in the front. Look at the condition here of the passenger seats. You do have storage here underneath the passenger seats as well. By flipping those up, you can do exactly the same with the center seat. Also like to show you the service history, so you do have evidence of a previous service carried out on the vehicle, and we have just fully serviced the vehicle as well during our preparation, so lovely to see that that is all done. Lovely condition here of the dashboard from this side, and I'll talk to you a bit more about the spec when we get round to the driver's side. I'm trying to hurry through this because we have got a bit of, I'm trying to grab a gap in the weather. I can feel a shower coming. 20-inch gloss black alloy wheels in absolutely fantastic condition throughout. I believe these have just been refurbished actually, so no issues there. We've got sidebars and roof bars on the vehicle, which I think really complete the look down the side of the vehicle. And then moving around to the front, and this is where I just think it looks absolutely stunning. Of course, you've just seen this at the very start of the video. Got the lower splitter here, the Ford Trail front grille. As I mentioned, you get front parking sensors, those fantastic LED daytime running lights there at the front of the vehicle. Condition is absolutely spot on. A couple of very minor stone chips, if anything. And finally, just looking here down the driver's side, looking very, very smart indeed. If I'm being very critical, there's a tiny, tiny little pin dent just there. Don't even know if that'll show up in the camera, it's so small. But otherwise, looking very nice. Open up the driver's side loading door. Sorry about the weather, nothing I can do about that unfortunately, but looking really nice there in the back. And we'll finish here in the cab, which I don't need the weather for. And we can have a look at the condition inside here and also talk a bit about the specs. We've got electric windows, electric folding mirrors. That's how those operate there, just by using that button and dragging that back towards you. Lovely condition here inside the cab of the carpet overmats. The step is in fantastic condition. This is the position of the toolkit. Looking at the driver's seat, lovely condition here of the driver's seat as to be expected. This is height adjustability of the front of the seat, or what they call thigh adjustment here. And then this is height adjustability of the entire seat. Driver's adjustable armrests, you can set that to your desired height. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel. We've got cruise control on the left hand side, and also you can control the volume of the radio. On the right hand side then you've got your onboard computer controls, and you can answer and hang up the phone there. Lovely condition of the steering wheel, no excessive wear there, which is always nice to see. 19,574 miles recorded. Up on top of the dashboard then we've got a USB and a 12-volt socket just there. Auto activated lights and auto activated wipers. You can see that we do have 2 full remote keys with the vehicle as well. Jumping inside then, we can have a look at the spec that you get in here. So all of this is standard, which is remarkable I think for a van. You get all of this as standard. So you've got the Sync 3 screen, as you can see here. You've got Apple CarPlay. Anyone who's familiar with this screen will notice that straight away. You've also got Android Auto on here if you've got an Android phone instead. That is, you need to plug your phone in via USB. You can do it either on the dashboard there or up on top. So either one of those methods you can get Apple CarPlay or Android Auto there playing on the screen. The benefits of that, you can use things like your Apple Maps very, very simply. As you would on your phone. It's of course all up to date with live traffic and everything. You don't need to worry about updating it and all that type of thing. You can listen to your music via Apple Music or podcasts, all done on the screen there. If you go back to the normal Ford screen, you can see that you've got DAB radio on here, and if I put the vehicle into reverse, that's where you get a parking sensor display just there as well. Underneath then, air conditioning, heated seats, heated windscreen, heated wing mirrors, all completely as standard, which is, as I just think is amazing. USB port, 12-volt socket just there. Automatic gearbox. Now you've got of course the normal drive mode, but you've also got a manual mode there as well, and you can actually go up and down the gears using the buttons there on the side. Another optional extra on this particular van there, I don't know if you can see it here, but underneath there, this one has got the 3-pin 230-volt power converter. So quite difficult to show you that on the camera, but down there there's a nice optional extra to have, and the heated seat is warming me up very, very nicely in here indeed. But absolutely lovely condition, fantastic spec as always on the Limited. Very, very nice indeed. It's actually stopped raining now. But just to summarise this vehicle then, 2019 on a 19 plate Ford Transit Custom. It's the 320 model, so 3.2 tonne gross vehicle weight. This is the long wheelbase, 6-seat double cab limited van 2-litre EcoBlue diesel Euro 6 engine, so you can take this vehicle into the ultra low emission zone areas and you won't have to pay the ULEZ charge. 130 brake horsepower, 6-speed automatic gearbox, very desirable, as I say, in the limited spec automatic, and being a long wheelbase double cab. Available here with us today at Bridgend Van Centre. One owner from new, previous service history, been fully serviced as well during our preparation in the workshop. Absolutely stunning body styling as well, which I think just sets the vehicle off so nicely, and really stunning condition. Very little I could fault this one on, if I'm being honest. If you'd like to see the full advert of this vehicle, if you haven't seen it already, please head over to our website, bridgendvans.co.uk. That's where you'll find, as I say, the full advert with the photography, the price and the description. We will welcome inquiries on either of the numbers listed here at the bottom of the sign, so please get in contact with any queries you may have, any questions you feel haven't been answered so far during this video. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates. We can also deliver our vehicles nationwide, and we can take cars or vans in part exchange. Thank you very much for watching.